Hello everybody, this is the Goofsome Fox coming at you with a 300 cost space match here using Killy's Zaku. And yeah, I wanted to get this match here because, well, the Killy Zaku does have the ground advantage, where it's like it gains the extra benefits for being on ground maps, but it is also usable in space. And the other interesting thing about this suit too is using it in this condition, it is the only suit in GBO2 that can use both the Heat Sword and the Heat Lance in space. Or at least the Heat Lance that the Ifrit, Doug Schneid, and the, the high-speed Dom can use. And yeah, surprisingly, despite this, the suit still works fairly well in space matches here. You still have some pretty good reach with the Goof's Heat Sword compared to if you were using a Heat Hawk, which is also helped by the fact that when you do melee in space matches, you do kind of drift, so you are able to take advantage of that. And then with the Heat Lance, you still have the same melee pattern for that as well, and the ability to instantly knock enemies over. So yeah, definitely a few advantages to using this suit. It is a bit strange with the Heat Lance, trying to get used to the melee pattern, because it seems like it's one of those things that would just work a bit better on ground matches, especially given this weapon's reach. So it could be a bit easier to miss this compared to the Heat Sword here, but again, still able to make it work. See here, go for a neutral swing, go for the downswing, and unfortunately wasn't able to finish it off because it looks like I was stunned by I think maybe a teammate actually, but well, accidents happen, and well, they're going to use the dodge roll, but that is going to be the Fritz helmet Zaku, so they are going to have a double dodge roll. Luckily, I have a teammate there who was able to support before they could, try to get any more damage off on me. Looks like there is looks like it might be a Gym 2. Yep, it is a Gym 2 with the harpoon gun. And I'm going to try to get with the melee there. Not going to finish them off entirely. It looks like there is a regular gym here, so I believe that's going to be a level 5 gym using the Hyper Bazooka. So, very interesting team setup here, it seems. A little bit more information about the Killy's Zaku. It is a 300 cost raid. It can go up to 350 at level 2. Your main weapon is the Zaku-like machine gun with the grenade launch at the bottom, the NMP-80, I believe is the proper name for it. And then you have the Heat Sword, you do have a Sturmfaust, and then you have that Heat Lance. So, pretty decent weapon setup. And then you have the grenade launcher that comes with the machine gun. So you do have 2 instant stuns that you are able to work with, and a pretty good accumulation stun as well. The machine gun that this uses, I still think is one of the better machine guns when it comes to low-cost units in this game, so it is nice to see this suit using it. Was trying to go for a downswing on this Victim here. Looks like I was able to get the damage, but they were able to dodge. But I was able to follow it up, though, with the Heat Sword, so no worries there. This looks like this is the gym here again. Trying to stay back for now, just trying to wait for my teammates to finish off their melee. I did try to go in for the lance and did get downswung though, so I wasn't able to do much there, but again, no worries, these accidents happen, and at least there wasn't any enemies around, so didn't take any unnecessary damage. We do have some enemies spawning in down here. I did see the Rickdom, and it looks like this is going to be that Gym 2 again. I'm trying to stay back here at the moment, see if I can find a way to get around the enemy. Trying to see if I can go in for that melee, because that's what I'm going to be able to do the most here. Not sure if the enemy team has a support this match. I have yet to see it, so they might not have one, which might put me at a bit of a disadvantage there, being a raid. There's the Victim trying to go in for, at least try to see if I can knock it over. Not going to be successful in that though, but I'm going to be able to at least dodge out of the way. There is the Fritz helmet Zaku again, but did get flashed by the Dom, so not really going to be able to see what I'm doing. But am quickly to get back up, and go in for a downswing using the Lance, and follow up with a downswing with the Heat Sword, and able to get the kill there. That's pretty much, I feel like, what the main tactic is for this suit, is you do want to try to get that lance downswing to get the quick instant knockover, where you can then kind of follow it up with the heat sword. Though depending how you do it as well, I think you can also do a heat sword, heat lance, heat sword combo. Not sure if I get any of those here in space. On ground, it's one of those things, it's a bit easier to do. But so far, we are pretty close to the enemy team in terms of score, so 500 points about by the looks of it, and we are nearing the 2.5 minute mark. Gonna try to join in the fight here. Gonna start chasing after the Gym 2, because they are low on health. And didn't get the first swing of the lance, but was able to get the second for some damage, and was able to get a counter on the standard Gym as well. So I'm going to be able to finish them off. And trying to see if I can fall back here. Try not to get hit by the Gym 2 with the harpoon. And looks like a teammate was able to help, and I was able to get the assist points from that. Looks like my next target is going to be the Gundam here. Did try to hit him with the instant stun, but they were able to dodge. Luckily I was able to get him with the lance there. And waiting for their iframe to deplete so I can try to finish him off. Did try to shoot my grenade launcher, though that was way too early there, so not gonna get a stun off on him. Yeah, but looks like there's like no supports this match, unless they're just really well hidden, and I am just completely missing them, but I do believe that might be the case. And yep, there we go, was able to get the combo off there. So yeah, really good melee damage against generals, even though this is a raid unit, which is why the Killy Zaku is still a pretty good suit overall. I'd say for what it has going for it, yeah, it does have a lot offering in terms of melee damage. I'm not sure if it's as popular as the the Gym Command light armor in terms of things like that, but I still feel like the suit is pretty good and does hold up. So pretty nice things there. Looks like that is might be the Gym 2. I think they might have 2 Gym 2s this match, but not really going to matter much anyway, as I am going to be finished off by the Gundam. And looks like the team is doing a fair job holding them back. Should be able to spawn in soon. Looks like our surviving teammates are a Zaku 1 sniper and a Gym Command. And we have our own Gym 2 that just spawned in, so I'm going to join back in the fight here. I do see somebody that's low, so I'm going to try to go after them, whoever that might be. Looks like it might be the Fritz helmet there, because they are sparking. Actually, no, it looks like it's going to be that Gym 2 there that's going to be the main one that's low on health. Did miss my lance though, so not going to be able to do much else, and I'm also going to die at the last few seconds as well. And that's going to be a timeout there. Going to put a sorry in the chat there. And unfortunately, mission failed for this match here, but I'll see how we did with the Killy Zaku. Did get top in individual and top in damage on my side, and 6 kills and 5 loss. 4th place overall, so not really too bad of a match there, and yeah, overall it still went decently well. I still wanted to use this one because of the fact that it is the Killy Zaku in space. It is an interesting suit to use in this scenario, because again, it does mainly have ground priority going for it, so but it is still cool that it is compatible in space, because I don't think many of the Code Fairy suits are able to do that. I believe the only other one is like the Titania. I think every other Code Fairy suit is limited to ground. So being able to use this one in space, even though this is technically an MSV suit, it's considered that in-game. But yeah, being close enough to a Code Fairy suit, it is still cool to have some that we are able to use in space. But that's going to be the end of this video here. Comment down below what you think about the Killy Zaku in space. Remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and with that, I will see you all in the next one. Later.